Chapter 52. Xiao Xiyao casually smashed a table, picked up a wooden board with nails sticking out of it, and slowly walked toward Tiao Jin. Hey? Kai Zhao sensed something was wrong. What are you doing? Wait a second. These people are as good as dead, Xiao Xiyao said. They're not worth saving. I'll prove it to you. No, Ti Zhao shouted in panic. I get it. I'll do whatever you say. Just put that thing down. Xiao Xiao acted as if she didn't hear him and slowly raised the wooden board. Hey, I said I'll agree to your conditions. You don't need to prove anything to me. Seeing that Xiao Xiao seemed to have lost her mind, Ti Zhao desperately shouted at Tiao Jin, Hey, Tiao Jin, stop playing dead, get up. But before Ti Zhao could finish, the wooden board came crashing down, its nails sinking deep into Tiao Jin's skull. Long live the ultimate path, Xiao Xiao said with a smile. Tiao Jin's body trembled violently. His limbs twitched a few times, then went still. Hey, Tiao Jin, Tixia's eyes widened, his lips barely moving. Say something, Tiao Ji. You're not playing dead, are you? A bear couldn't kill you. There's no way a nail could. But Tiao Jin didn't respond. Instead, blood started spreading beneath him. Ti Zhao knew all too well there's no surviving a nail driven into the brain. Tiao Jin was dead. Ti Zhao stared in disbelief at the scene before him, a single phrase echoing in his mind. You've got the brain, I've got the brawn. Let's work together, okay? Ti Zhao, look, Xiao Xiao grinned. These people aren't worth saving. Suddenly, Kai let out a scream as an intense pain shot through his head. His arms and legs instantly regained sensation, but all he could do was clutch his head in writhen agony. Seeing Ti Zhao suddenly able to move, Xiao Xiao paused. This time, the pain lasted far longer. Ti Zhao felt as if the nail that had pierced Tiao Jin's skull was somehow driving into his own brain, twisting and churning inside his mind, making him wish for death. 2 minutes later, the pain abruptly ceased, and Ti Zhao stood up, expressionless. Impressive, Kai Zhao, Xiao Xiao said with a smile. You can ignore my echo. Can you? I advise you to stop this, Ti Zhao said coldly. If you've got a problem, take it out on me. No, Xiao Xiao replied. I need you to understand. These people can be killed at will, and you can kill them too. Why would I ever kill them? Tixia's eyes were ice cold, devoid of emotion. I'm not like you maniacs. Don't lump me in with you. It seems you still don't get it. Xiao Xiao sighed, then yanked the wooden board out of Tiao Jin's skull. She shook off the blood and said to Ti Zhao, Once I've killed them all, you'll understand. With that, she began walking toward Tian. Stop this madness, Ti Zhao muttered, his lips barely moving. We've struggled so hard just to survive until now. What gives you the right to decide our fates? I told you it's meaningless, Xiao Xiao said, once again raising the wooden board. This time, Ti Zhao didn't give her a chance. He charged forward, intending to knock her over. But despite the massive impact, Xiao Xiao didn't budge an inch. Kui switched tactics, wrapping his arms around her thick waist and pushing her backward. Xiao Xiao stumbled to steps before her face turned cold. Ti Zhao, I was trying to help you, but you remain stubborn. I'm truly disappointed. Xiao Xiao shook her head, grabbed Ti Zhao by the throat, and casually tossed him aside like a ragdoll. Ti Zhao slammed into a wall, crying out in pain. He realized this woman's strength was terrifying, likely the result of intense training. Long live the ultimate path, Xiao Xiao said with a smile, and brought the wooden board down again, piercing Tian's skull. Tixia's mind echoed with Tian's word. I came here because I didn't belong there. Once again, excruciating pain overwhelmed him. Ti Zhao writhed on the ground, clutching his head in agony. Tian was dead. Ti Zhao felt like his skull was splitting apart. His vision went black, his consciousness fading. Before he passed out, he heard the sound of a massive bell ringing in the distance. Shaw, look. Yu Nian An held up a ward out, as if showing it off to Tijo. Look here. She pointed with her delicate finger to the chest pocket, where a small cartoon sheep had been sewn on. I fixed the tear. Pretty good handiwork, right? Yeah, not bad, Tisha said, slurping his instant noodles while nodding. But why not just buy a new one? Save some money. Yu Nian An laughed. When we have more money, you can buy as you like. For now, let's make do. Tisha paused for a moment, setting his noodles down. Then on. We'll have money soon. If my next deal goes through, we'll have 2 million. I believe you. Yu Nian smiled. Sure. There are many paths in this world, and everyone has their own. I believe you'll succeed. Yeah. Tisha nodded, feeling unusually at ease. He wanted to say more to Yu Nian, but then he noticed the sky outside the window. The sky was a dark red, with a dull, yellow sun hanging overhead. Tisha blinked, feeling something was off. What's going on? He turned to look at Yu Nian again, but her face had changed. It was now Zikozoi's. Xiao Xiao smiled and mouthed the words, "Long live the ultimate path." In the next moment, two figures appeared behind Zikozui Kiao Jia Jin and Tian Tian. Their foreheads were oozing brain matter and blood as they glared at Tisha with a mix of resentment and regret. You guys. I suddenly filled with terror. Tisha scrambled out of his chair, running out the door. He had to escape this nightmare. But as he opened the door, he was greeted by an even deeper despair. Outside was an endless corridor lined with thousands of doors. People wearing animal masks were stepping out. Tisha, Kaizhou. A frantic voice jolted Tisha back to reality. He slowly opened his eyes to see Lin King's tear-streaked face. Tisha winced, his head dropping. What happened? Lin King, tears brimming in her eyes. Son, you scared me to death. I thought you were gone. Just like TLGNTNTNT. Tisha slowly recalled the horrifying events, then groggily stood up and glanced at the bodies of Kayao Jiao and TNTNT nearby, momentarily losing himself in the sight. This wasn't a dream, it was a nightmare far worse than any dream. Tisha, what happened? Lin King choked through her tears. Who killed them? Tisha didn't answer. Instead, he turned to Lin King, his face blank and cold as he asked, "Why are you still alive?"